Good morning students, myself Pawar Manisha from KJ Somaya College, Kopargaon. Today we are going to discuss our CHO 451, that is a advanced synthetic organic chemistry. So in that section we already discussed the multi-component reaction, and your second chapter is ring formation reaction. In ring formation reaction we can also discuss your two reactions, that is a Nazaro cyclization reaction, Bergman cyclization reaction. In that chapter, your third one reaction is Poisson-Khand reaction. This is also the ring formation reaction. So it is an organometallic compound reaction. So in that reaction mechanism, we can use the cobalt as an organometal. Then we can discuss the Poisson-Khand reaction. So this is the Poisson-Khand reaction. This reaction also called as the PKR or PK type reaction. It is a chemical reaction described as a 2 plus 2 plus 1 cycloaddition between an alkyne, an alkene and carbon monoxide to form a alpha beta cyclopentanone derivative. The cyclopentanone is our final product. Then this is the introduction related to the Poisson-Khand reaction. Then general reaction, we can use the alkyne, alkene, carbon monoxide in presence of octadicarbonyl dicobalt, which gives rise to the formation of cyclopentanone derivative. This is our final product. See here, this is your general reaction. First of all, in discussion of the mechanism, we can tell you this is the organometal compound. This compound having the complex formation. So we can first of all write down the structure of CO2 COH. So this CO2 is not a carbonyl, this is the cobalt metal and this is the carbonyl group. Okay, so that's why it's called as a octadicarbonyl dicobalt. Okay, so let us we can discuss the mechanism of Poisson-Khand reaction. So this is your CO2 COH, that is a octadicarbonyl dicobalt. So write down here CO, this is the metal. Okay, this is the cobalt and also this is the cobalt. Okay, this cobalt can bind this 8 carbonyl group. Okay, so first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one and eighth one. Then 3 CO can be attached here in this way, and 1 CO can be formed the bridging for this carbonyl. Okay, so this compound having or this metal complex having the follow the 18 electron rule. Okay, how they follow the 18 electron rule? So this cobalt having the already 9 electron. Okay, cobalt having 9 electron, then each carbonyl having the 2 electrons. Okay, this is the 2 electron, this is the 2 electron, this is the 2 electron. Okay, so and each carbonyl having again the 2 electron. Okay, so one gives here, one gives here. Okay, one gives here, one gives here, and cobalt metal having the 1 electron. Okay, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 1 this cobalt bit, that is a this cobalt shows the 18 electron. Okay, then in this way again second cobalt having already in this way 18 electron, 9, 2, 2 each carbonyl group, one here and one this cobalt metal. Okay, so this is the 18 electron rule. Okay, so this metal complex form the 18 electrons. So this is here no need of the any reaction. Okay, no need of the further going out that reaction position. Why? Because of its complete its 18 electron. Okay, so here we can remove these two carbonyl group. Okay, so this 18 electron rule get converted into the 16 electron, then your reaction can be proceed. Okay, so loss of 2 electrons. Okay, here for example we can reduce this to carbonyl, bridging carbonyl. Okay, then formation of, see here, CO, this carbonyl as it is, carbonyl as it is here, minus CO2. Again this cobalt metal, here again and here again CO as it is. Okay, so see here, this cobalt having 9 electron, here again 2 electron, 2 electron, 2 electron, and one for this cobalt metal. See here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Okay, so each cobalt having here 16 electrons. So this complex can be form a undergoes further go to the reaction mechanism. Why? Because of here deficiency of 2 electron or reaction can be carried out. Okay, in first complex no need of the reaction carried out because of here complete here 18 electron rule, but in next step we can reduce to CO2, the formation of your 16 electron rule. So we can discuss the mechanism for this complex, not a this complex. Why? Because of here 16 electron rule, deficiency of 2 electrons, so reaction carried out at this center, not at this center. Okay, so we can mechanism follow, a reaction follow for this complex. So 18 electron converted into the 16 electron. Okay, then this complex can be reacts with first of all alkyl, that is a yet we are taking about R1 R2. Okay, so reaction between this alkyne group. So first of all we can discuss the mechanism of alkyne with this complex. So reaction between this complex and this alkyne, formation of CO as it is CO3, CO, CO3, CO3 and CO3. Okay, so this can be bind here in this way. Okay, here R2, here R1, so the structure form can be in this way. Okay, how this structure can be proceed? So here deficiency of 16 electron, yes, here deficiency of 2 electron, this complex can be for 16 electron rule, so reaction is carried out at this alkyne. So how this structure can be formed? So see here the mechanism. So your complex is 16 electron rule follow. Okay, so this can be reacts with this alkyl R1 R2. Okay, so this is your presence of pi bond. Okay, so this pi bond can be formed here. Okay, but this pi bond carries 2 electron. Okay, so for example we can write this pi bond in this way. Okay, this pi bond having the 2 electron. Okay, so the cobalt having the need of 2 electron. Okay, so this cobalt can be gain this 1 electron, again gain this 1 electron. Okay, this pi bond having 2 electron, again here presence of the again one pi bond. Okay, so again this one pi bond carries again 1 electron. Okay, 2 electrons here again. Okay, so see here in next step CO3 cobalt CO3. Okay, so here see here the structure in this way. Okay, this pi bond having the 2 electrons, so this convert into the 1 electron. Okay, so again remains, so the bond in this way. Okay, again remaining here one pi electron, so again here presence of this pi bond having 2 electron. Okay, so 2 electron can bind this cobalt. Why? Because of here again deficiency of two electrons. So this cobalt can bind in this way, and this cobalt can bond from this carbon. Okay, so formation of this four member ring. Okay, so bond formation in this way. Okay, you understand how this mechanism proceed. Here does not presence of any carbon atom. Okay, here absence of carbon, not a carbon. Okay, here this structure only and from this four member ring. Okay, which cross. Here absence of carbon atom. Okay, so you can understand how this structure can be possible. Okay, so in this way this structure can be proceed. Okay, how this structure can be proceed, your mechanism can be discussed, then you can understand. Okay, then in next step, minus CO, here one CO can be removed. Again formation of CO, CO3 thrice, here presence of CO2, one CO can be removed. Okay, and your possible structure is in this way. Here R2, here R1. Okay, then again this minus CO can be removed, so here reaction is carried out. Okay, minus CO can be removed. Again here addition of your alkene, so insertion of alkene. See here R3, C double bond C, R4. So this alkene can be insertion between this cobalt and this carbon atom. Okay, because here deficiency of two electron, one CO can be removed, then addition of alkyne on this position on this cobalt. Okay, so reaction of this carbon carbon double bond against in this cobalt and this carbon atom. Now see here, so this pi bond having two electron. Okay, we can discuss how this pi electron having two electron. Okay, so this bind in this way and bind in this way with cobalt. Okay, formation of that this carbon alkene insertion on this cobalt and this carbon atom. Okay, so formation of the next structure is cobalt CO3, here cobalt CO2. Your first structure is okay, so this alkene can insertion between this carbon and this cobalt. Okay, so write down here this structure in this way. Okay, here again R3 R4 and this structure is as it is. Here again R1 R2. So this alkene can insertion between in this way. You can understand? Okay. Then here we can remove one CO. Again in next step we can add this CO or addition of this carbon monoxide, again this complex or this intermediate. Okay, so see here this carbon monoxide is written in this way, positive charge negative charge. Okay, so this carbon monoxide can insert between this cobalt and this carbon. Okay, okay, this CO can be insert and carbon monoxide reaction on this way. So CO2 is converted into the CO3. In next step, see here, CO3 cobalt, CO3 R2 R1 R3 and here R4, here R4 in this way. Okay, so CO can be plus CO. So the reaction carried out for this carbon monoxide and this cobalt and this carbon. Okay, so negative charge can attack on this cobalt, then this bond can be attacks against this carbon, and this bond shifts on this oxygen atom or stabilize the positive charge over the oxygen atom. So formation of, see here, so formation of this type complex. Okay, here insertion of this carbon monoxide. Okay, this carbonyl. So carbon monoxide get converted into the carbonyl. Okay, so insertion between this cobalt and this carbon atom. Okay, see here, this structure can be formed. Okay, so here presence of this bridge ring. Okay, so this bond can be shifts on this carbonyl, then this bond can be broken or open. See here, this is the important step. Okay, this is the bridging ring. So this bond can be shifts on this carbonyl. At that time this cobalt and carbonyl bond can be broken or shifts break here. Then formation of, see here, 5-member ring. Okay, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So ring formation between here. Okay, see here, this carbonyl right here again. Okay, so this remaining structure can be written in this way. This cobalt, okay, bind here again, this CO3. Okay, this bond can broke and this cobalt can again bind this cobalt. So this structure, see, in this way, CO again CO3. See here, okay, this only this bond can be shifts on this carbonyl, and this cobalt and carbonyl bond can be broken. So this structure as it is. Okay, cobalt cobalt bond, again this cobalt having this CO3, again this CO3. Okay, so here again formation of the 3-membering. Okay, here as it is. So this cobalt, and here formation of your 3-membering. Okay, your substituent present here, substituent R4 R3 here R1 R2 R2 R1 as it is. Okay, so next again this step, this important in this way, this step again important. Okay, only this bond shifts here and this bond can be break. So formation of this 5-membering. Okay, so in this step this bond can be shifts here and this bond can be break. So formation of your final product, that is a cyclopentanone derivative, and this complex byproduct CO2 CO8 can be CO3 CO2 CO3 is your byproduct. Okay, so see here formation of cyclopentanone derivative carbonyl. Here again this bond shifts here, formation of double bond. Here your R2, here again R1, here again R4 and R3. Okay, so this is your final product, that is a cyclopentanone derivative, and your byproduct is remaining minus CO2 CO6. See here, in this way this structure can be proceed by. Okay, only this reaction center can be see here. So formation of your cyclopentanone derivative. So this is your Poisson-Khand reaction. Okay, first of all we can already discuss the mechanism, then again see the how the mechanism can proceed. So this is the Poisson-Khand reaction, chemical reaction between alkene and carbon monoxide to form alpha beta cyclopentanone derivative. So this is your 2 plus 2 plus 1 cycloaddition reaction. This is your general reaction. Then this is your CO2 COH, octadicarbonyl dicobalt. Okay, so this is follow the 18 electron rule. Then we can so it follows 18 electron rule. So that's why no need of any reaction. We can remove. So this 2 carbonyl. So here presence of the 16 electron. Okay, so reaction is carried out at this complex. Then alkyne can be first of all reacts this pi bond having the 2 electrons. Okay, so 2 electrons can bind this cobalt because of 2 it gives the 2 electron need of the 2 electrons. Okay, so formation of that in this way structure. Again second pi bond is present, so the same way 2 electrons having, then again formation of in this type structure with cross 4 member ring. Okay, again minus CO. So here again presence of the CO2, then absence of one CO, reaction is carried out in this cobalt and this carbon atom. So next step, alkene can be insertion between cobalt and carbon, formation of in this type structure. Okay, so see here R3 R4 again plus CO, one CO can be removed here, again CO can be added here, again formation of the CO3, and at that time this carbon monoxide can be added here. Okay, so negative charge on this cobalt, so this bond shifts on this carbon and this bond shifts on this oxygen atom, stabilize the positive charge over the oxygen atom. Okay, so formation of the here carbonyl in next step. See here in this way this structure. Okay, this carbonyl can be inserted here. So this is your intermediate. Then simple, this step is important, this bond shifts on this carbonyl and this cobalt carbonyl bond can be broke. So formation of the 5 member ring. Okay, so this bridging cobalt as it is, CO3 as it is, R2 R1 R4 R3. Okay, again this bond can be shifts, formation of carbon carbon double bond, at that time this cobalt carbon bond can be broken and shifts can be break here. Okay, so formation of this cyclopentanone derivative. So this is your reaction mechanism of Poisson-Khand reaction. So I can expect you can understand this mechanism. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.